You can't leave this island easily. Not easily. It takes days just to get here by ship. Across nothing but open ocean in every direction. There are no airports, no runways, no highways, no hidden way out. Just one of the most remote places on Earth. And once you arrive, that's it, until the next ship comes. Because the ocean isn't just around you. It becomes the only way in. And the only way out. And if something goes wrong, help is days away. This is the most isolated town on Earth. A place so far removed from everything else that it almost feels like it doesn't belong to the modern world anymore. It sits alone in the middle of the ocean, thousands of kilometers from the nearest continent, so distant that most people will live there entire lives without ever coming close to it. And yet, around 250 people call this place home, living their entire lives in a place most of us could never even reach, or leave quickly, even if we needed to. It's not just a town. It's a single, tightly connected community, completely cut off from the systems and comforts the rest of the world depends on every day. And the most surprising part is, they're not trapped here. They stay because they choose to, even knowing how difficult it can be to leave. To get here, you need to cross vast, unpredictable ocean waters for days, with no guarantees that the journey will be smooth, or even possible depending on the conditions. There are no quick trips, no last-minute flights, no emergency exits. Once you commit to coming here, you don't get to leave whenever you want. And if the weather suddenly changes, which it often does, even the strongest ships can be forced to turn back, or wait endlessly, with no clear timeline. Sometimes, weeks go by without a single ship arriving, leaving the island completely cut off, with no way in and no way out. Everything they need, food, supplies, medicine, all of it must arrive by sea, slowly and never on demand. And when those supplies don't come, they don't panic, they adapt, because out here, they have no other choice. Life here is simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Every day is shaped by the weather, the ocean, and the limits of isolation. There are no large supermarkets, no endless shelves of options, just small stores with only what's available, and nothing more. There's no fast internet here, no constant connection to the outside world, just long stretches of quiet, and time that moves differently. But in that silence, something rare begins to appear, something most modern places have slowly lost over time. A true sense of community, where everyone knows each other, not just by name, but by life, history, and shared survival.
Oh, I do. It was freezing cold that day.
Out here, trust isn't optional. It's essential. Because one day, your survival might depend on the person standing next to you. They grow much of their own food, working with the land, not against it, learning to live within its limits. And for everything else, they turn to the ocean, a source of life, and sometimes a source of danger. But isolation like this always comes at a cost. And that cost becomes impossible to ignore the moment something goes wrong. If someone becomes seriously ill, there are no nearby hospitals, no specialists, and no immediate help. The island has only basic medical care, enough for small problems, but not enough for anything life-threatening. In an emergency, evacuation depends entirely on the sea, and the sea doesn't follow your schedule or your urgency. And sometimes, help simply takes too long to arrive, turning distance into something far more dangerous than it seems. This is the reality of true isolation, where every decision matters, and every risk feels heavier than it should. So the question is, why do they stay? Why continue living in a place where everything is harder, and nothing is guaranteed? Because here, life isn't controlled by speed, noise, or pressure. It follows a completely different rhythm.
The sea is calm this afternoon.
Perfect weather for the boats returning later.
There's no constant chaos, no endless distraction, just space to think, to exist, and to truly feel time passing. And in that simplicity, they've found something many people have lost, a sense of meaning that doesn't depend on the outside world. In a world that's always connected, always moving faster, always demanding more, this might be one of the last places left where life is still completely disconnected and completely real. And once you get used to it, the rest of the world starts to feel strange.